Hey everyone. We have a story today that drops us into the midst of a busy, bustling B-dubs in Virginia, where a young mother, TikTok user LidisCA, is trying to enjoy a meal with her children, one of which is 2 years old. And as 2-year-old children tend to do, her child started crying and misbehaving, apparently at one point hitting the seat of the booth behind them, where this man, who we're about to meet, was sitting. And I can understand being a little annoyed or frustrated with your seat being smacked, especially repeatedly, but it's also a bustling, loud Buffalo Wild Wings with, as the dreaded Karen Hunter Dawnish rightfully pointed out, 20 TVs blaring different things all at the same time, glasses clinking, people yelling for their teams. It's not a place that one typically goes to find peace. But instead of perhaps, and even this would have been something I personally would never do, politely asking this woman if she didn't mind getting her child to stop smacking the seat or even to be quiet, he decided to approach and address her like an absolute lunatic. And so, what could have been a very minor and easily addressed grievance has become a piece of internet lore that would lead to dire consequences for our man in red here, our story's Karen. Let's see how this unfolds.
No, we're not saying
Say that again?
No.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that because you're going to get in trouble.
Oh, with the goddamn
Say what you said again. What did you say?
Okay.
What did you say?
You heard exactly what I said.
What
so
did you
why
say?
don't you
What
calm
did you
your kids
say?
down or
What
get
did
them
you
out?
say?
You heard what I said.
I'm not afraid
I don't
of
give
you.
a damn
I'm
what
not
you say.
afraid of you.
I don't
This is
expect
my
you to be
kid.
afraid of me. I don't expect
What
that.
did you say?
So you
Repeat
heard
it.
exactly what I said.
Repeat it
Okay.
because I'm not afraid of you.
I don't give a damn.
I'm
You are not.
American, kid.
So you're American.
Of course.
Now, you hear her repeatedly ask him to say what he had just said again, and he refuses, which leaves the viewer wondering, what did he say there that he won't say again? It must have been something bad. And according to our main character and several other witnesses of the event who shared their version of these events on Facebook following the commotion, this man, I kid you not, suggested that our main character was an illegal immigrant who should learn how to live in America, and if her child wouldn't be quiet on its own, then she should, I kid you not, beat it into silence. And again, as insane as that sounds without seeing it ourselves, this was corroborated by several people, and not to mention, we even see him assault our main character on the video itself, which is obviously an illegal thing to do. And apparently management even allowed this man to continue coming to this establishment after this all took place. So, I don't know, maybe they didn't believe that he said what he said because that just sounds crazy, but who knows? Well, thanks to the dreaded Karen Hunter Dawnish, the man in question was found only 2 days after the video of the incident was posted on May 10th. His name is Shane Henry, and boy oh boy does it look like the internet has done a number on this guy. His Facebook page and business were put on blast pretty much immediately for all to see, and it was revealed that the angry little B-dubs goblin was actually a business owner himself. Oh, and he posted incessantly, and I say posted because he had to delete his account completely on Facebook. He posted incessantly about Border Patrol, which, okay, whatever, fine, but in tandem with the immediate accusation that this Hispanic woman he had never met or talked to in his life must be an illegal. Yikes. A Facebook post from March reveals he was also a business owner of a chimney sweeping business called McKay Chimney, having put out this ad in March looking for an employee. It said, "Hello, Facebook friends. I'm in search of a helper/apprentice to work with my chimney sweeping business. So if there's anybody looking for a job out there, just drop me a line. It pays well with good work ethic." I guess just don't be Hispanic or have an accent of any kind when you apply. So this is where Mr. Henry's punishment comes in. For the crime of assaulting a mother at a beloved sports-watching chain restaurant, racially profiling her as an illegal for the way that she looks, and suggesting that she beat her toddler into submission to make it behave, Shane Henry's business has been destroyed. His Facebook business profile has had to private all of its comments and basically remove all of its posts. The Instagram page is now private. One thing that I almost thought he got away with kind of scot-free here was on his Yelp reviews. I was like, these seem awfully high for a business that's recently been through a haranguing. But then I noticed that there were dozens of one-star reviews that had been removed by Yelp. So I guess that's a thing they're doing now to counteract these kind of social media campaigns to bomb a business's reviews, which we cover all the time. It's unfortunate because I think it's one of the best facets of these punishments. But most tellingly, the website for the business itself, which is obviously a vital part of any small service business in the year of our Lord 2025, has been taken down. It's completely gone. His name has circulated through local Facebook pages in a obviously very negative way. In other words, this has done massive damage to him financially. This has made it very hard for him to operate his business. So yeah, being that he owned his own business, he made himself especially vulnerable to this kind of takedown, and he hopefully learned a valuable lesson about being a dick. But we doubt it. Oh, and two more things, very important. First, Dawnish managed to track down this reading list of his on Amazon, only to find it populated by these kitschy books about how dumb everyone else is. His sense of intellectual superiority is really palpable here looking at this list. But there's actually one thing other than that that is way, way juicier. You see, Noise Officer Henry here, who loves law and order and border enforcement, is actually a hardened criminal himself. You guys are literally not going to believe the size of this rap sheet. It's honestly nothing like I've ever seen for these videos before. I was floored when I saw this. I'm going to leave this whole thing up on the screen for you here because of the unbelievable size, but it includes, let's see here, speeding, okay, no big deal, assault and battery, trespassing, malicious wounding, sounds serious, destruction of property with intent, having a radar jamming device in the car, unlawfully brandishing a firearm, and an assault stabbing where he wounded with malicious intent. So this guy, and that, by the way, that's just a view of them. As you can see, there are about 3 or 4 times that. This guy was so quick to call this mother eating at Buffalo Wild Wings a criminal alien, while he was actually an absolute menace to society himself. Maybe he should be deported. So, what do we think, folks? Do we believe our main character and the eyewitnesses, or do we think there was more to this story than meets the eye? Was this guy just a grumpy racist thug harassing a mother for an extremely minor social faux pas? Personally, I'm leaning on the latter here, but I always love a good contrarian take. Did this man deserve to have his business and social media profiles raided by hostile netizens and ultimately forced to close its online presence entirely? Would you trust this man to clean your chimney? Anyway, that's all for this one, guys. I'll see you again soon, but in the meantime, drop some stories you'd like to see me cover, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya!